All right, guys, we are live for the first time in a while, actually. In a while, since the Super Bowl, I think. So we're going to be talking about day one of free agency. Might take some calls here in a little bit. They got to be quick, though, today. But yeah, what is going on? Andrew said Falcons. Andrew F. What is going on, guys? Cosmos, Bart, Luke, Joseph, Rich, Ashton. What is going on, guys? Jared, Trista, A Pizzle, what's going on, guys? Eric, David, what's up, guys? What is up? So a lot of stuff to get to today. So let's go through here, chronologically. Teddy Bridgewater to Miami. Did that just happen? Let me check my Twitter. Did Teddy B just happen while I was setting this up? Let's see. Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater to Miami. Wow, wait, what was the deal? What was the number on that deal? 1-year deal. All right, he's going to be a backup there. That's a decent deal for the Dolphins. He's above average backup. But yeah, he's going to back up Tua. He's not going to be the starter there. But I like that deal for Miami. Have a little, not competition, but someone who's started, someone who can, kind of be a mentor for Tua and push Tua. So I think that's a good deal for the Dolphins. What is going on, guys? Philip, Gabe, what's up? And all right, speaking of the Dolphins, we'll go to this other deal that happened earlier today. Chase Edmonds signed a 2-year deal with the Dolphins. It didn't seem like Arizona could sign both Edmonds and James Conner. So they went with James Conner. They signed James Conner. Arizona did. They had to let Chase Edmonds walk. So he gets a 2-year deal with the Dolphins, $12.6 million. I think that's a really, really good value deal for the Dolphins. Like, Chase Edmonds is really good. Like, I think is really, really underrated. He's great at... Whoa. Did you guys hear that? What was that noise? Is that a super chat noise? Did you guys hear that? I didn't even realize I had the super chat noise up like that. That scared me. That noise scared me. That scared me. I didn't even realize I had the noise. Oh my god, that scared me. I was like, I forgot I had the super chat noise. That scared me. Josh is the one who made that sound. Josh, I appreciate the super chat. Josh says, hi Lauren, how do you feel about your Knicks? Honestly, I really haven't been too into basketball this year. Knicks have been disappointing. So yeah, I won't even lie. I've been watching a lot of hockey, honestly. I really have. I've been watching a ton of hockey. Hey, Steelers Nation. Good day, mate. What's going on? Oh my god, there's the noise again. Matt with the member for 4 months. Let's go, Matt. I appreciate you, Matt. Also a mod on here. Mod in the Discord as well. 4 months, says Matt. Lots of crazy stuff happening with TB12. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. So, yeah, back to the Chase Edmonds deal really quick here. I like this deal a lot for the Dolphins. Chase Edmonds, really good back. Great pass catching back. And it's a 12 years, $12.6 million. Good deal for the Dolphins. I like that. Dolphins desperately needed a running back. Here's the noise again. Luke with the membership for 5 months. I appreciate that, Luke. Luke says, off topic, thanks for helping reignite my reading love. Hey, Luke, I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been meaning. Okay, first of all, I really appreciate that. That's like a let's go moment for me. But I've been meaning to message you guys in the group, the book club group chat, just to see when you guys want to meet. I was thinking like next week maybe we can meet on the Discord audio channel. So appreciate that. But yeah, just wrapping up on that Dolphins deal. Love that because Dolphins needed a running back. So like I said, James Conner is gonna stay. Jarvis Landry got released. I could possibly see Jarvis, signing with the Chiefs, maybe the Jaguars. I know they just signed Kirk. We're going to talk about that. Oh my gosh, we got another I want to make that noise happen too. Hey, I appreciate that, Wombat. I appreciate that. But I think Landry, I don't think he's going to demand a huge contract. Wait, why didn't I hear the sound? I didn't hear the sound yet. Did you guys hear the sound? Where's the sound? What happened to the sound? There it is. It's a little delayed. There it is. So yeah, James Conner, he signed a 3-year, $21 million deal with the Cardinals. The Cardinals let Edmonds go, and they re-signed Conner. Obviously, Conner got paid more than Edmonds, got a longer deal there. I honestly don't really know where Jarvis is going to go. Like, I think maybe Chiefs, maybe the Jaguars. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I don't think he's going to demand like a huge deal, but I honestly am not like sure, especially because of this wide receiver draft class. Like, I don't think Jarvis will get paid a lot, you know? Ooh, Brittany, I like that. That's a good point. Brittany says, I think the Ravens will be a great fit for him. Hey, Luke with the super chat. I appreciate it. He says Devondre Campbell is back. Woo, yes. So Packers, they actually get a re-signing there after having let Zadarius Smith go, which stinks. But good for the Packers. They're able to sign a key piece of that defense. Then the next signing we got is the one I did the video on. That is Mitchell Trubisky going to the Steelers. So I know Mitchell Trubisky, a lot of people joke about Mitch being like, oh, he's so bad, whatever. I mean, listen, he's made a Pro Bowl, and my thing is this. It was a much better move for the Steelers to go with Trubisky than to draft a rookie quarterback, because this team is in win now mode outside, with that roster. Like, they just need a quarterback, and they're in win now mode. So drafting a rookie quarterback wouldn't really make sense, because you want to compete when the defense is in their prime and stuff. So I like the move to get Trubisky. I think him or Mariota were probably Mariota and Jameis were probably the top guys out there at free agency. Yeah, I thought Jimmy might go there too, Philip. But the thing is this, you're not, like, Trubisky obviously isn't an elite level quarterback, and you're not going to be asking him to elevate this team. Like, you're not asking him to do things that are going to make this team better. You're just asking him to complete the open throws. You're asking him to be a game manager, basically, because the Steelers have the pieces there. That defense is what's going to carry them again with TJ Watt and such. But I think it's a good move for the Steelers, and I think it definitely gives them a chance to make the playoffs. I know that's a really tough division. I know you're really going up against the Ravens, the Bengals, and the Browns. I'm not really too concerned about the Browns, but the Ravens and the Bengals, that's going to be tough to make the playoffs. But I really think this addition does make them a playoff contender. They're definitely trying to make the playoffs this year. With the roster they have now, they're trying to make the playoffs. But yeah, I like the move. And I'm really curious to see how Mitch plays after being under Dable for a year. Like, we saw what Dable did with Josh Allen. I want to see what Trubisky is like. Like, guys, Trubisky I don't think is as bad as we're all remembering. I don't know. He's not going to be asked to do anything crazy. He's just got to make the throws. And come on, he's obviously going to be better than Ben Roethlisberger was last year. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be better than Ben Roethlisberger was last year. What other big signings do we have here? Oh, yeah, so Quandre Diggs actually is back with the Seahawks. Kind of surprised by that. I thought the Seahawks were going to go, like, all-out rebuild. Not really give anyone huge money. But Quandre Diggs back with the Steelers. The Seahawks. I got to see how big that deal is. Zadarius Smith released by the Packers, which stinks. He's going to be one of those big names out there in free agency on defense. Big name pass rusher going to be out there. Oh, J.C. Jackson to the Chargers. It happened. No, really? Oh, no, it did. Let's go. They had the money and they did it. Oh, let's go. Let's go. That is, yes, good for the Chargers. Are you kidding me? They had the money. Oh, the Chargers defense is going to be stacked. No way. Let's go. I love that. I love that. $82.5 million deal, $40 million guaranteed. Oh my gosh. Chargers are fixing that defense. If they draft Jordan Davis, that defense is going to be like beautiful. Beautiful defense. Oh my gosh. Yes. Chargers had the cap space and they're going for it. Chargers had the cap space and they're going for it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that. I love that. I love it. I got to make a video on that after. But I love that. Let's go. Ooh, I love that move for the Chargers. Let's go. I love it. Guys, that's just so good. That's such a good move. Derwin James, J.C. Jackson, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa. Like, stop. Stop. That's such a oof. And then you have Justin Herbert on the other side of the ball with Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, who they re-signed, Austin Eckler. Just build that O-line up a little better. And what they really need who they're probably going to draft now is they're probably going to draft someone on either of the lines. They're going to draft an interior D lineman or an offensive lineman. That's where they really need the help now. Arthur's a Chargers fan. He says he feels bad for the rest of the AFC. I love it. I love this move. Ooh, I gotta make a video about that after, guys. Wow, Bart, really? Bart got made fun of for being a Chargers fan. I love it. I love the move. I gotta make a video on that because that's just like beautiful. That's a beautiful move. I thought they were gonna do it and they do it because they had all that money. Good for them. Good for them. Let's go. I love it. I love it. So the Jaguars are signing Brandon Sheriff. He's a guard, if you didn't know. Good move there for the Jaguars. You gotta protect. You gotta protect Trevor Lawrence. And I'm curious, do you guys think the Jaguars are going Evan Neal number 1 overall, or do you think they're going Aiden Hutchinson? Like, what do you guys... Joker's a Chargers fan. Let's go. Let's go. I'm low-key a Chargers fan, as you guys know. I'm really curious now. The Jaguars have made a lot of moves for this O-line. So, I'm curious. Who do you think? I think they might go after Hutchinson too. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. I really don't know. And honestly, I feel like so many guys could go number 1 overall this year. Not so many, but I feel like it's not like there's no surefire number 1 pick. It's not like last year where it was like we all knew Trevor Lawrence. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Neal. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Hutchinson. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Kayvon. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a Kamwu. You know? Bengals signing Ted Karras is a Patriots offensive lineman to a 3-year deal. And yeah, they also signed, Bengals also signed Alex Kappa from the Buccaneers to a big deal. So, I mean, the Bengals, as they should be, really focusing on that O-line right now, just making sure they protect Joey B. And, yeah, that's good. That's good stuff, good stuff. Giants side, Robert Foster, wide receiver. What else do we got going on here? Ooh, Jets signed guard Laken Tomlinson from the 49ers, 3-year, $40 million deal. Good move for them. Another team that's trying to fix their O-line, support their sophomore quarterback. Hey, Matthew, huge signing. Huge signing. J.C. Jackson. Oh, we have the noise, but I don't see the super chat yet. Or the whatever it is yet. I can't see. The noise is throwing me off. Hey, it's the Average Joe. Average Joe, I appreciate the super chat. Joe is a Rams fan. What's going on, Joe? As you can see my profile picture, I have Rams Super Bowl champion cap. How do you think they will do next year? Hey, Joe, I appreciate the super chat. And yeah, I think the Rams will have a pretty good season next year. I'm curious to see how many people they are going to be able to bring back with their cap situation. That's the big thing. How many people are they going to be able to bring back? So that's a nice deal there for the Jets. O-line, baby. That's what you got to do. You got to get that O-line if you have a young quarterback. What other big signings do we have here? Braxton Barrios also went back to the Jets. 2-year, $12 million deal. I thought that was a good deal for the Jets. Barrios, like low-key pretty underrated season last year. Pretty big contributor for the Jets last season. So nice to sign him to a 2-year deal if you're the Jets. Do I think Kyle Hamilton can go number 1? Probably not, but I think he'd go top 5. And let's talk about the Christian Kirk deal here, guys, because this is like kind of crazy. So, or should we talk about the Hassan Reddick deal first? Let's go Hassan Reddick because that's what I have pulled up here first. Hassan Reddick, 3-year, $45 million deal with the Eagles. Love that move for the Eagles. I think that was a good contract too. We saw the season he had last season. He's just very consistent, and I just like the move. Good move for the Eagles. Good move for the Eagles. Then we got Christian Kirk. This deal, might be the most overpaid deal so far. So the Jaguars, they had the money to spend. But they give Christian Kirk 4 years, $84 million. Where you hiding? I appreciate the super chat. You must really hate the Eagles. Haha, can't believe you ain't talking about Hassan Reddick yet. LOL, okay, I see ya. Well, I mean, I guess that's got sent before I talked about him. But guys, I'm just trying to go in chronological order here. I'm just going in chronological order of what happened earlier today. Just kind of scrolling through the tracker. So yeah, Christian Kirk, 4 years, $84 million. I don't see Christian Kirk as a wide receiver 1, and he just got wide receiver 1 money. Like, I don't know. What do you guys, like, I think this is just overpaying, but they had the money. Like, is this really going to be Trevor Lawrence's go-to guy? I don't know. Let me pull up Christian Kirk's stats from last year. Let me pull this up. Christian Kirk. Let me type this in here. Let's see his numbers. So Christian Kirk has never had an 1,000-yard season in the league. Never had an 1,000-yard season. He had 982 yards last season, though, so he was close. 18 yards off from a 1,000-yard season. But he's never had an 1,000-yard season. Last season was his best season. He had 982 yards and 5 touchdowns. Season before that, he had 621 yards and 6 touchdowns. Season before that, he had 709 yards and 3 touchdowns. Season before that, which was his rookie season, he had 509 yards and 3 touchdowns. Kirk is, I think he's 26 years old now. No, he's 25 years old. He's 25 years old in 116 days, according to Pro Football Reference. Yeah, I really like SoCal. What you're saying, I really like the Mike Williams deal for the Chargers because him and Herbie definitely had that chemistry last year. You could tell Mike Williams seemed to be playing better with Justin Herbert there. I mean, it makes sense. Justin Herbert throws that deep ball. Mike Williams can go up and get those 50-50 jump balls. And I think that was such a good move for the Chargers. It wasn't like the flashiest move, but Mike Williams back to the Chargers was a really, really solid move. I think it was so smart to keep him together with Herbert. Like those two clearly have a connection. So I'm very happy that the Chargers kept Mike Williams. But yeah, this Christian Kirk deal, I don't really understand. Like, I understand that the Jaguars had so much money, but like, is this the guy you really want to pay? Like, if I was the Jaguars, I'd rather trade for Amari Cooper. Like, what do you guys think? If you were the Jaguars, wouldn't you rather trade for Amari and take on that contract? I know he's older, but still. What do you guys think about that? I would almost rather trade for Amari if I was the Jaguars. Yeah, or Saf Falcon says or sign Juju. Yeah, I mean, I think Juju is better than Christian Kirk in my opinion. But this is a crazy deal. Good for him though. I mean, good for a player getting paid. I'm all for players getting paid. By the way, guys, I haven't done this yet. If you want to hit the like button, it does help out the channel. If you want to hit the like button. Let's see what else we got here. Devondre Campbell, 5-year, $50 million deal with the Packers. So that's good for the Packers. They finally can sign somebody or re-sign someone. Oh, yeah, Alex, I was just talking about that. That's like an underrated good move, bringing back Braxton Barrios. But, yeah, good move for the Packers here. Kind of touched on this already. But there's this crazy tweet I saw from NFL on CBS, and the tweet reads this. Christian Kirk is making as much or more in terms of money per season at his position than Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Adam Thielen, Cooper Kupp, and Stephon Diggs. Oh my gosh. Like he's just not up there with those guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's just not up there with those guys. Cardinals re-signed Colt McCoy to a 2-year, $6 million guaranteed deal. That's some nice backup money. $6 million guarantee for backup. That's a nice contract. What else do we got here? What else? Oh, so is that it? Let me refresh this feed. Yeah, we talked about the J.C. Jackson deal. I love that move for... This is the Dolphins are closing in on a 3-year deal with Cedric Wilson. But I love this move for the Chargers. I love it. I love it. Spend the money while Herbie is on the rookie deal. Spend the money while Herbie's on the rookie deal. All right, guys, you know what we're going to do really quick now? We're going to do a quick little call-in. I'm going to run an ad real quick here, but I'm going to drop the link. We're going to do quick call-in. We got to do quick calls. But yeah, I'll drop the link. So yeah, guys, I dropped the link, and we're gonna do quick call-ins today. Quick call-ins. And let me just get this pulled up and moved over. We're gonna do free agency. Just have to get this set up so I can see everything. All right, Snowman, what is going on?
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Exhausted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got off the air I got off the air at 10 this morning and my body just quit. I didn't even get a chance to edit anything. So let me set up here. What's the most surprising free agent deal you've seen so far? Because I would say mine would be Amari Cooper, but they didn't throw to him anyway. They didn't use Amari Cooper the way they were supposed to.
Yeah. I would say probably the Christian Kirk deal is the most surprising. I just did not expect him to get that kind of money.
Because who the hell is Christian Kirk?
I mean,
it's somebody that's not on.
He was solid with the Cardinals, but I don't see him being a wide receiver 1, which he got paid like. He's like a good wide receiver 2.
Kirk is okay, but I asked the question, who the hell is he on the upper echelon of receivers?
Yeah.
I'm talking about DeAndre Hopkins on down. You know, he's not on that level, and he should not be getting paid this much.
Yeah. Agreed.
Are you surprised the Vikings signed Kirk Cousins to a 1-year deal?
Yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised that they gave him more money, more guaranteed money. I was surprised by that.
You know when things went wrong for Kirk Cousins in Minnesota, and people are going to call me a homer for this, but I want you to think about it carefully. Think about the playoff game they lost in San Francisco, where he got pounded. He hasn't been right since then.
Mm-hmm. He just can't. He has good stats, but he just can't really win in the big games.
Exactly. And he only has one of those, to his credit, that came in the playoffs 2019 at New Orleans, and that was an overtime game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to talk about all these free agents tomorrow on my show.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be on at 8 a.m. I'm definitely going to hit Amari Cooper. I just got notice Jarvis Landry's been cut.
Yeah.
I'm going to research that and get all my notes ready, and then I'm going to also do my brackets in the morning. One for the men, one for the women.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that one live. I had all my friends convince me to do a bracket. I posted last night, and my wife found it. She says, "Oh, you're going to do a bracket after all, huh?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going to do 2 of them."
I know. I got to do mine just for fun. Just random.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to do it. I gotta do it soon.
Who are you gonna do your bracket with? Have you decided?
No idea yet. I think I might put out one here. I gotta figure it out though. Like I gotta figure out what website I'm gonna use and stuff.
Yeah, I've had 3 different invites. I may do all 3. It depends. I may do 2 tomorrow and 2 Wednesday. One with ESPN and one with CBS. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
But I'm probably gonna lean towards CBS for my brackets tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. I know you're doing short calls. I didn't want to keep you and your fans long, but much continued success to you. I love your work. I'm a big fan. And yeah, if you get a chance tomorrow, tell you and your friends to check out the show. I'll post the link in Discord.
Absolutely.
So folks can tune in.
I appreciate you, Snowman.
Hey, appreciate you. Thank you, girl.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right, Sad Falcons is up next. Sad Falcons, what is up?
All right. Hello, Lauren. Hello.
Hey.
All right. Hello. So these signings I've been hearing about, the Christian Kirk sign, he just straight up robbed the Jaguars. How do you give like a mid-tier wide receiver hotel money?
It's definitely interesting that they gave him wide receiver 1 money.
Yeah, that did not make any sense. Now I will credit the Jaguars though for getting Felice Aluakon, which I know I'll probably slaughtered that name, and Brandon Sheriff. The Brandon Sheriff sign absolutely great because you need to protect Trevor Lawrence because you don't want him to turn into the next Andrew Luck, which is what the Bears should be doing with Justin Fields.
Yeah.
And also the other signings as well, like Hassan Reddick, that's really good signing. The Mitchell Trubisky one, I can get behind that one because that's actually like Pittsburgh needs. All they need was a game manager, and I think he is better than Big Ben was last year.
Me too. I agree.
And, also just overall, like some of the other signings, like Cedric Wilson, the Dolphins been doing decent with getting a backup, Bridgewater and Cedric Wilson as well. And the other thing is, I want to get my thoughts on the Amari Cooper trade because that may be the worst trade I've ever seen in my life, even more than the Hopkins trade. Because, like, how do you only get a fit? The only reason they probably ended up trading him was for cap space.
Yeah.
But how do you only get a fit?
Yeah, I don't know how
that was like a horrible one.
Like, if I was the Jaguars, I would have traded.
They should have
taken on that contract instead of going with Christian Kirk.
Like, yeah, that was bad. Like they should have gotten at least a first because they give it like a first, a third, a 6th, and a 7th to get Cooper from the Raiders.
I know they gave up a first. I'm not sure what the other picks were, but no, they definitely gave up a first. But yeah, they were just trying. I think they were going to release him if they couldn't find someone to trade for him because they just needed to get rid of that contract, which sucks. How they just didn't manage the cap well enough.
That trade though, still like that's like up there, maybe the worst all time. And I think Cowboys fans have every right now to be pissed off because I would be too if that ended up happening.
Yeah.
So It's basically almost a worthless draft pick because it's a fifth, and because they had to swap like sixth.
Yeah.
So I don't want to bring on the show too long because this is like very quick. So I'm probably gonna go now. Thank you for everything you've been doing, and thank you for helping me like overall just like keep me like going. Being a Falcons fan because right now and just the whole of last season has been terrible.
Oh, I appreciate you, Sam Falcons. Have a good night.
I will. Peace.
Peace. New York Giants news. Can you just flash your... Oh, wait. He left. All right, Arthur. You are up next. We got a Chargers fan here. Arthur. How's it going? How you feeling? Right? Like, just minutes after the J.C. Jackson signing. How you feeling?
Honestly, this offseason kind of matches the rest of the regular season. It's crazy. It's been ridiculous. Like, I know there were like a lot of people talking about, oh, J.C. Jackson. And I was like, okay, like I'll note when I see it. And then as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, like the Khalil Mack trade definitely shocked me.
That was
awesome. Surprised about Mike Williams. I was not surprised about Mike Williams signing that $60 million deal because like Brandon Staley knew that the chemistry that they had between Herbert and Mike. And with me, it's all about chemistry between quarterback and receiver. But that was ridiculous. It's kind of like they saw Russell Wilson come to the AFC West and they're like, no, this is not happening.
Wait, what'd you say? You just cut out there for a second. What'd you say? Your last sentence just cut out.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, so the thing was that like they saw Russell Wilson come to the AFC West and they just like, okay, we're just gonna stack our defense for this guy.
Yeah, they saw Russ go there and they're like, actually, we're gonna do one better, Denver. Actually, we're gonna do two better. We're gonna sign like two great defensive players to counter that.
I honestly think, I think Seattle gave up way too much for Russell Wilson. Like, I thought they were going to keep Drew Lock around because he was really good last year with the Broncos. I was like, wait a minute, why did they? But I kind of figured they're trying to repeat what they did with Peyton Manning.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Veteran quarterback. Like, they're trying to sign a veteran quarterback, go to the Super Bowl, but it's like, Russell Wilson's not Peyton Manning.
That's true. I mean, he still is really good, though. But that division, the AFC West, is going to be nuts.
Yeah, I don't think the Chiefs are going to win it next year.
Yeah, they might not. That's
like
absolutely the thing. They might not win the division.
I think it's going to be like between like the Chiefs and the Chargers because the Raiders and Broncos, the Raiders show that they can compete with anybody and overcome adversity, which is really cool.
It's a really good division.
The Broncos, and the Broncos, I don't care that they signed Russell Wilson. They're still rebuilding because that offensive line still needs a lot of help.
Mm-hmm. Arthur, I appreciate you calling in. And good luck. Like, enjoy these signings. It's got to be a fun time to be a Chargers fan.
Yeah. As you said, the Chargers had Herbert still under his rookie deal and so much cap space. I just didn't expect these moves to happen.
Got to spend that money while you have it. If you're the Chargers.
Right?
Yeah, got to spend the money when you have it. Go all in. I love it.
Definitely. Yeah. I feel that's the Giants, though. They have, like, zero cap space.
Oh, yeah, the Giants, they have, like, no cap space. They have, like, no money. They're, like, just not going to do anything.
I just hope they don't trade Saquon Barkley, though.
I know. I'm nervous, though. I feel like they might because just the cap situation is so bad. I don't know. I'm, like, just, like, not excited about anything that's going to happen except for the draft because I'm just, like, my feelings are going to be hurt. One way or another, my feelings will be hurt.
Yeah, I hope they build around him and Daniel Jones because those two are the whole Giants franchise, I think. Like, they have to build around who they have.
We'll see what they do. I guess the draft will say a lot about what they're doing, what they're planning to do.
Moving forward, good luck. Gotta go to work.
I appreciate you, Arthur. Have a great day. It was nice talking to you, too. I'll see ya.
Bye.
Oh, we got the noise. The noise again. We have the noise. What was the noise for? I don't know. I'm checking the chat. I don't see it, but the noise that reminds me if there's a super chat or something. What is it, like a harp? I don't know. All right, King Higgins, what is up?
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
I just got off work, so I missed pretty much everything. Although I did look into a couple stuff, some signings, J.C. Jackson, Mitchell Trubisky, just a couple ones. I'm not sure how many other big ones there have been, but
those have been, I think, the biggest. Christian Kirk got 84
I was just about to say that signing was wild. He's the third highest paid wide receiver in the league now.
That was like what I know the Jaguars had the money, but like just because you have it, you don't have to throw it at anyone.
I know. It's like when they gave Shaq Griffin that. Wait, Shaq Griffin, right? The cornerback. I might have said his name wrong, but when they paid him last year.
Wait, who did they pay last year?
Correct me. What was the? I'm blanking on his name.
AJ
So I'm sure
Bouye?
someone will. No, not him. I thought it was like Griffin or something. I forget his first name. But either way, these last couple years they kind of overpaid for free agents.
Yeah.
And they're not really that good.
I guess that's why. I don't know. They're overpaying because they're not that good. No one wants to go there, maybe.
Yeah,
but I don't know Florida. Like I would think people want to play in Florida because you don't have your contract doesn't get taxed in Florida, right?
I
big reason
don't.
people want to play in Florida.
That is true. Also, like places like Nevada.
Oh,
where
the
Florida
Raiders are, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know, but with March Madness around the corner, baseball, free agency happening at the same time. Oh.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's craziness.
There's
I'm
a
happy.
lot.
It's like everything just like baseball is back. Like as soon as
your Yankees just made a huge trade.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know either. Because Donaldson's kind of declining.
No, he's older. He's like old.
He's good, but the thing is, Gary Sanchez and Gio Urshela are also kind of iffy players.
Like Gio though. Like I like Gio.
Yo, my friend, the Yankee fan, she was literally crying because that was her favorite player on the Yankees, Gio Urshela.
Oh, I know Gio.
It was so. Oh.
Gio.
I don't know. I have a lot of opinions about the Yankees, but honestly, it would take hours.
Like no one has like at least the Yankee fans I've seen. I feel like none of the Yankees fans have like that strong of an opinion on it. It's just like we're like,
Now,
it's just
if I do decide to start my YouTube channel, I'm definitely going to be doing a predictions video. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers. I don't have the Yankees anywhere close to winning that division.
Oh my gosh.
That might be a hot take, but honestly, if you look at it, that division is very good.
I mean, the Yankees were disappointing last season for sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
They were.
I have reasons.
I was disappointed last season.
Trust me, I'm not just pulling it out of my rear. I definitely have good reasons behind why.
Like they like if you look at the roster now, it's not that much better.
Yeah.
It's not like many things have happened. Like there's been no big moves. There's been no big signings. I guess the biggest move is the Josh Donaldson move, but does that really make the roster that much better?
I don't know. My issue with the Yankees is, one, can they stay healthy, which they never can.
Yeah.
And two, Aaron Boone. I think don't take this the wrong way, I think he's a terrible manager.
No, I did not want Aaron Boone to come back.
Me neither. I don't like the Yankees, so I don't mind that he's back there and losing games.
When they re-signed him, I was like, what?
No, me too. Because he's not a good in-game manager. He doesn't really know. He doesn't really set the right rosters. Again, his team's never healthy, which isn't all. That's not completely on him, but
yeah.
It's like at some point you gotta like be healthy for a season.
Yeah.
Because realistically, that Yankee team could be the favorite almost every year if they're healthy.
Yeah, but they're not, which is the issue.
Also, their pitching staff's a huge question mark. They have Garrett Cole, but Luis Severino's coming off an injury. Domingo Germán is a question mark. I don't know the rest of their.
Who else is starting on that?
Chapman is declining big time. He's nowhere near the same closer he was when he was in Cincinnati. I don't know. That team is just. I don't know what to think about that team. I think they're a 4th place team in that division. That's just me.
I know the division is
But
good,
keep in mind, when I say 4th, I don't mean like, oh, they're going to be like 20 games under 5. I mean like they'll probably be well over. They're probably going to be within like a game or 2 of 3rd place. That's what I mean.
Yeah. No, I think there was no big moves that would make you think like, oh.
Well, if they get Freddie Freeman or Trevor Story or Correa or whatever, then maybe my mind could change.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't know if that's enough to change my mind because the problems I just described could still be there. Stanton, you're not going to get
healthy. That's the biggest
You're not
thing.
Listen. If you can get 130, 140 games out of those two, that's a win. You're not getting 162 out of either one of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Gleyber Torres is a liability defensively. I don't know. That team's just they have a lot of names, but they don't have players that actually fit that team properly.
Yeah.
They're kind of like the Cowboys. They have a lot of good players, but they just don't play well when it actually matters.
That's it. That's an interesting comp.
Maybe it wasn't the right comp, but you could agree that
it's interesting.
But you could at least agree that the Cowboys have a lot of big names on their team.
No, for sure.
It's gonna be interesting though.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Who do you have winning? I don't know if I know you mentioned it with the last caller about the AFC West. I didn't hear you said was gonna win. Who do you think is gonna win that division now? I think the Chargers actually could win that division.
That's what I wanted to go with. I want to go with the Chargers.
I think the Broncos could. Honestly, any team, unfortunately, except my Raiders, I think has the shot to win the division.
Yeah, now what do the Raiders do? Should they just get rid of Carr because it's like we have no chance?
The only way I'm trading Carr is if we trade for Deshaun Watson.
Interesting. So you
because at this point,
no matter what,
because
except for that,
who else can they upgrade for at quarterback?
I mean,
they don't. No one's on the market. They can't unless they want to. Because now, unless they want to trade for Devonte Adams,
are they still going to try to compete?
I'm sure they're definitely going to try to compete. They got a new GM, a new coach. They're going to try to win. But my thing is, I just don't think they're going to be able to. It's still early in free agency.
Yeah.
Because I really thought that the Raiders were going to get J.C. Jackson because of the McDaniels connection.
Yeah.
And because the Raiders need cornerback help.
Yeah, I feel like they've needed secondary help forever.
But they need offensive line help. I don't know. There's just a lot. That team has so many holes right now. I just can't see.
The first round picks from the past few years just have not.
They've been terrible. And the problem is that with them making the playoffs, their pick is a bit higher.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's a lot. Again, it's a lot to get into. I mean, I just don't see the Raiders. If they do it, I mean, heck, I'd be excited, but I just don't see it.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are still going to be great. I know a lot of people aren't high on Kansas City, but at the end of the day, they're still a Super Bowl champion team.
No, exactly. They're always going to be like a Super Bowl contender as long as Patrick Mahomes
the Broncos were literally just a quarterback away.
Yeah, and now they get Russ.
And they have maybe a little bit better of an offensive line. Yeah. And they're good to go.
Them and the Steelers.
The Chargers.
Better offensive line. Ooh, we had that.
The Chargers. Staley just needs to do a little bit better decision making on the field. Honestly, a lot of people talk crap about him, but he actually didn't do a bad job last year.
Exactly. I know.
It was just that a couple. He just had a couple games that were some late in game decisions that just didn't make sense. But he's going to be okay. He's a young coach. He'll be okay.
If like just some of those plays worked out, he looks like a genius. Then we're all talking.
No, but even in hindsight, him going for it on 4th and 1 on his own 18.
Yeah,
even in hindsight, that didn't make sense.
Did they run a draw?
Because even if
so bad, that was really bad.
Even if they got it, they would have been like, oh well, he got it, but it still wasn't a good play call. It was just lucky.
The risk and reward there is just like.
Not worth it. Yeah. Now, if they were on the Raiders 18 and they were close to scoring a touchdown, I could understand it.
Yeah, For sure.
I don't know. That game has so many plays you could pick apart. It was insane.
That was a classic. That game was so freaking good.
Yo, I was having a heart attack that whole game. Even though Steelers fans were the ones that really should have been having a heart attack.
Steelers fans when that game went into overtime.
I just wanted to freaking make the playoffs for once.
Steelers fans when that game went into overtime. We're like, are you actually?
And it was just, yeah. And that one Steelers fan they were showing on TV with his hands on his head. It was just like.
I don't.
Speaking of them, Mitchell Trubisky, I actually think he's gonna be okay.
No, that's what I said. I was like, that's what I said. I was like, this is actually they're a playoff contender with Trubisky. Like, I don't care. He just needs to make the throws.
Their defense is really good, and they have much better weapons than he did with Chicago.
Exactly.
Deontay Johnson is a top 10 receiver. You can come at me if you want.
Chase Claypool.
100%.
He just needs to stop with the drops.
Yes.
The drops are a bit.
Najee Harris is a
they gotta
beast.
Just upgrade that O-line a little more.
A little bit, yeah.
Just make that O-line a little better, and then boom, that defense can carry. Like TJ Watt, Mika Fitzpatrick, like that defense can carry.
Now with Mitchell Trubisky, I knew it was a 2-year. What was the money on it?
I didn't see the
money. Did they say yet?
All I saw was 2 years.
Last time I checked, they didn't have the details, so I'm not sure. But
let me refresh.
Hopefully it's not more than like 10 million per year, because
that's what I was thinking. It's gonna be like 10 mil maybe.
The Bucks got Carlton Davis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just refreshed. Carlton Davis, 3 years, 45 mil.
Yeah, see, I feel like with Brady returning. Oh, I didn't even mention that yet. Here's the thing. I'm actually not surprised, and here's why.
Okay.
Because I was surprised that he retired in the first place.
Me too.
And the reason why I say that is because he was playing at such a high level that I don't really see why he would need to retire.
Yeah.
So now I'm surprised that he retired and then decided to unretire. Not the fact that, like, oh, he's still playing. That doesn't surprise me. I thought he was going to continue playing.
Yeah, it didn't make sense for him to retire. Like,
but
the way he leading the league in like passing yards, touchdowns, like what?
The way he did it is what surprised me.
That he
more than anything.
What do you mean that he decided?
The way, like the fact that instead of just saying I'm gonna return, he decided to retire and then come back. Like that's what kind of. You know what I mean?
I feel like he almost had like the I'm recording for my day in the life thing. I got the way, guys.
I don't know. It's
TikTok,
just
follow the TikTok for behind the scenes stuff. Sorry, I just randomly thought to do that. That was like my ADHD.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, do you think he actually like meant
are you
retire?
asking?
Like, do you think he actually thought he was retiring at that moment? Because I think he did actually think he was retiring.
I do think so as well. But I think I don't think he was just trolling. I'm sure he gave it a lot of thought.
No, me too. Like, I think
there's
he
no
actually
way.
thought he was gonna retire, but then he was like, this is like, why am I? Then I think he realized, like, oh, now I have to go to bed every night thinking, what if? Like, I retired at my prime. Like, how many more rings could I have won? Like, you know?
Yo, Tom Brady should find that fan who bought the last touchdown and just give him a refund or something. Because.
Honestly, he
or
should.
Not a refund, but he should. Somebody.
Give him something
yeah.
To compensate for
maybe
that.
maybe season tickets or a autograph ball or something, because that's a huge L.
That is.
Imagine paying $500,000. Right? I don't remember, but it was. That's rough.
Thinking you just got like a great investment piece, like, oh yeah.
It'd be like
in my hands. Oh my god. And it's like more
it'd be like
house.
It'd be like catching Babe Ruth's last home run and then him coming out of retirement and then he hits more. And then you're just like,
and then it's like actually
a huge L on that.
73rd from last.
Shh. Like, nah, I hit 714, but I want to hit a 715th home run. Just to mess with the person who bought my ball. I don't know. But, yeah, that just... I still don't... We haven't talked... Okay, I'm not watching Packers games this year.
Why?
I will not watch... I am done with Aaron Rodgers. He did all of that for 3 years for him to just re-sign. I don't honestly think he was thinking about it. I think he knew damn well that he was going to re-sign in Green Bay.
He didn't know.
No, I come on. Listen,
Like,
he
it's
loves Green Bay.
It's like
He
a
just
big decision.
his issue with Green Bay was not the city and the team, it was the front office.
Yeah.
Really. He loves playing in Green Bay. We know that. And so I just figured, well, they weren't really putting the team around him, and they're still not going to be able to put the team around him.
Yeah, I mean, they just released the Darius Smith.
They're going to be my issue is that, yes, Wilson was traded out of the conference, but the Seahawks weren't really competitive anyways.
If the contract they gave him, if that's a true number, I know Aaron Rodgers said it wasn't. If they actually gave him $200 million,
again, Aaron Rodgers,
huge mistake. Like, no, your cap situation is already terrible.
He signs the contract, and yet he still finds a way to make drama out of it. It's like, I'm done with that Packers team. It's the same team every year. They're always good in the regular season. They don't play when it matters. Oh no, they have to. He's stuck there. But the problem is
they have to.
The problem is you're not going to get much out of Jordan Love. If you get a 6th round pick, that'd be a miracle. Because he was not.
I think they can get a 4th.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe a 5th. Why do you think a 4th?
Because
why?
I think because this QB draft class, everyone's saying is weak, and
I would take Willis, Pickett, or Corral over Jordan Love now, and I wouldn't even think twice about it. 100%. Listen, I like Jordan Love coming out of college, but I don't know. It's just he didn't look very good in the games he played. I know it was a small sample size. And listen, I'm not completely out on him yet. But I don't think you can say that his value is that high when we haven't seen much out of him.
Yeah, maybe a 5th. I would say I could see a 4th. I'll go 4th. My prediction will be a 4th.
Here's another thing, is that now that the Packers re-signed Rodgers, teams know that he's going to be trading Love, so that lowers his value a little bit too. That's why I'm saying a 5th or a 6th.
Maybe the Colts trade for him.
Colts. I mean,
Seahawks.
Maybe. I know the Colts wanted Carr. I don't think the Raiders are trading Carr. I truly don't believe that. You would have to, unless some team really got desperate and gave 3 first-round picks, which I don't think he's worth. I think Carr's worth 2 first-round picks. But I don't think any team in their right mind would give 3 first-round picks for Carr.
No,
Another thing with the Colts is that they don't have any picks.
Yeah, that's the issue. But I could see them giving a 4th for the Colts.
Who? Jordan Love?
For Jordan Love, yeah. I could see them. They would do that any day. 4th for Jordan Love? The Colts would do that any day. Any day, I think.
I think the Packers would be ecstatic if they could get a 4th-round pick for Jordan Love.
Because I think teams are going to want him. It was one
You think
game.
teams are really going to want Jordan Love?
Yeah, it was one
What
game.
teams have been linked to him?
Well, I mean, I don't think there's been any teams we've seen in the reports yet.
But
I
would
see
rather
the Seahawks taking. Why would the Seahawks not take a shot on him?
They just traded for Drew Lock and they have a top pick.
But do you think
I know Drew Lock isn't very good. No. But they have also picks now too, to where they can draft a guy.
Do you think they? I wonder if they will. I wonder if they go Malik Willis.
I don't know if they draft a person in this draft. Maybe next year they do. Maybe next year, because the Broncos will probably be a good team, so they're probably not going to have a super high picks, but they can probably trade up in next year's draft and then draft Stroud, or I don't think that's how you say his name, but the guy from Ohio State, Stroud,
yeah, he's so good.
Bryce really Young.
Good. I think Stroud's
I don't know
honestly better than Young.
They're close. I mean,
but
I feel like Bryce Young just has the Alabama connection, so people are going to be high on him, but I don't really remember. I don't know. But I don't know. Jordan Love, I just don't think his value is that high. To me personally, I wouldn't trade much for him.
I could see him going for at least a 4. My prediction is he'll get traded for a 4th-round pick.
My whole point was that the Packers just don't intrigue me because, and now didn't they cut a couple guys?
Yeah.
Didn't they cut a big, a Pro Bowler? Yes, Smith. That's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And again, they still don't have the money to make any moves. So their only hope is that their draft picks hit like crazy, which, I mean,
MVS is
they
probably gone. Oh, Jags got Evan Ingram? Really? Gabe,
That's
really?
honestly, if he's not dropping the ball, he's actually not a bad tight end.
I think he got a lot of hate from Giants fans. That's a good move. I like that.
Yeah, no,
I
what
like
was the
that. Yeah, I want to go see how
what
much
was
they
the
paid him.
Yeah, that's
I like that move for the Jets. I like that a lot more than the Christian Kirk move. $10 million 1 year.
See, I have Ken Rosenthal, Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter, Jeff Passan, Woj. I got all these Twitter notifications, so I'm trying to like find everything.
Adam Schefter tweeted out, former Giants tight end Evan Ingram intends to sign a 1-year deal, fully guaranteed, $9 million deal that could go to $10 million.
10 million, yeah.
Incentives with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I like that. That's a nice deal.
Yeah. I mean, they need to start helping Trevor Lawrence because he needs an offensive line. We know that. But he also does need weapons. Because they have Travis Etienne coming back, although we still don't know how good he's going to be. He was pretty good in college, but the injury scares me. But James Robinson is still a great top 10 guy, potentially.
No, James Robinson is. He wasn't played last year.
DJ Chark's a free agent, right?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure he's a free agent. Yeah. But you have, obviously they just had Ingram.
I like that Ingram deal a lot.
Yeah, they have Kirk. Even though they overpaid for him, he's not bad.
He's not, but he's never had 1,000 yards season. He's not a wide receiver 1, in my opinion.
True, but at the same time, he was behind Hopkins and, Ertz and all that. So we'll have to see. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna live up to the contract, but I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, I think.
But it comes down to Trevor Lawrence too.
Yeah, exactly. It does.
Which
I love the Ingram deal though. Like when he catches the ball, he has that speed to get the yak. Like
he does.
Like I like that for a young quarterback to have a tight end like that. Like he's a matchup. He's tough to match up with. He just has to catch the ball. But like I love that for Trevor Lawrence. Like having a tight end like that. I love that.
Do you still think that Neal goes number 1?
I don't know. We were just talking about that before. Like I don't know. I feel like the Jaguars.
Or do you think the guy they take the other offensive lineman?
Oh, Okonwu? Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like Okonwu actually might be more well-rounded, just like better overall.
Yeah, they're both really good though.
Yeah, they're both really good.
I mean,
I don't know though. For some reason now
Hutchinson
might go 1, even though it's not their biggest need.
See, he could be a game changer though. On the edge, I just feel like he's like I don't want to say he's Chase Young, but he has the hype.
Yeah.
That he had, being the best clear-cut top defender.
Yeah.
Defensive player in the draft. But I feel like Hutchinson's just destined for the Lions. I've heard that for so long.
Yeah.
Every mock has him going to Detroit, which would be a steal for Detroit because they've actually had a couple nice drafts the last couple of years.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, they haven't had very good records, but they have produced some nice drafts, and now they have 2 more first-round picks in this year's draft. They could be better a little bit quicker than we realize.
2 and 32.
Yeah, 32. Yeah. I think they're going to be a fun team. They might not be good, but they're going to be fun this year.
Jared Goff honestly isn't terrible.
He wasn't terrible for them last year.
Terrible. Like give him
now,
some
he's
more
not
weapons.
Gonna be he's not going to be the future, but he'll be okay until they draft a guy. Who knows? Maybe they take a guy with that 32nd pick.
Yeah, I mean they can definitely hit. Yeah.
And have him sit behind Goff for a couple of years, and then maybe by the time guys like St. Brown and Hawkinson and Swift and depending on who else they draft, Penei Sewell, they still had him. He was a top offensive lineman in his draft class.
Yep.
That team's going to be nice, and the division is not very promising.
Yeah,
I know Green Bay is going to be good in the regular season, but
the Vikings.
But the Bears. I don't know. The Bears and Vikings are just too. The Vikings are like always that one team that I feel like they're just the most average team.
Yeah,
they're so mediocre. I never know what to think about that team. I don't know if Kirk Cousins is coming back. He probably will.
The good numbers, but he can't like actually win the big important games. Like he's just
I don't know. Him and Derek Carr to me are the only two quarterbacks that are like so divided in terms of how people think about them. Like they get a lot of hate, but there's also a lot of people that like them, and they're always like in the middle in terms of like quarterback rankings.
Yeah.
You just don't know what you're always going to get out of them. I would take Derek Carr over Cousins, but
me too. I would take Carr over Cousins. Absolutely.
It's just I don't know. My whole point is that Detroit should be fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I really don't think the Packers are all that. I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl with Rodgers until they prove me wrong. I'm never going to pick that team to win. I don't care if they go 15-1 in the regular season. I'm not picking them come playoff time.
I know now
because they have the same team.
Lesson, yeah.
If you keep giving these other NFC teams the same Packers team, they're going to just be able to exploit it a lot easier.
I guess, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I told you in my predictions, I said San Francisco was going to go win that game. I had no issues picking that, no hesitation, and I was right for a reason.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they didn't even have to go up against Tampa Bay, who even though they lost pretty badly to the Rams, they're still a hell of a team. I would take Tampa over Green Bay.
It's just...
And heck, what if a team like Carolina goes after Deshaun Watson? They already have a really good defense.
Yeah.
I mean, the Eagles were pretty good last year. If they get Deshaun Watson, that's an upgrade. Yeah, there's a lot of things that could still happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I don't know. I know Packer fans aren't going to like what I'm saying, but we have to just, it's the truth though. They haven't been able to win.
Yeah. They haven't.
And I'm not interested in watching that same team play out because they're not going to be able to make any moves. Am I right? I mean, they don't have any. What's their cap situation right now?
I think they're out of the red. I think.
Are they?
I think they might be.
They were under 40.
I mean, they just extended Campbell. I think they just.
But here's another thing.
Preston Smith.
Here's another huge issue that I didn't even bring up. It's Devonte Adams. He might not want to play there.
Yeah, he's not going to play under the franchise tag. He said, yeah.
And if they are forced to trade him, and let's say Valdes-Scantling walks, let's say Lazard walks, then you literally have nothing for receivers. Rodgers has nothing. You have Dylan, you have Aaron Jones, Robert Tonyan's a free agent.
If Devonte doesn't play, MVS is going to leave. Lazard is a free agent, right?
MVS is a free agent already.
MVS is gonna leave now. He's not.
Yeah, he's leaving.
Yeah.
Some team will overpay for him, even though he's not great. I could see some interest in him.
Literally, there's gonna be no one there. What? Who's he gonna throw to?
I know. And defense, they have Rasul Douglas. He's a free agent. They have a couple other guys. They just cut a couple. I don't know. That team's getting worse.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Yeah, Packers.
As I said, their only hope is that they absolutely kill it in the draft.
Yeah. They probably got to draft a wide receiver.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. It's a tough, man. The Packers are a mess. I said this after they lost that playoff game, and I still feel that way. Just because they re-signed Rodgers doesn't mean I'm happy.
I'm kind of surprised Rodgers wanted to go back there. To be honest, I feel like if he went to a place like Tennessee, he would be in a way better position to win now. I know their cap space wasn't amazing, but
no, yeah, I don't. They still have Tannehill on the roster, who I don't like too much, but he's not terrible.
I don't really like Tannehill.
Me neither. I said that.
Tannehill. Oh wait, the Cowboys got Honey Badger. Someone put that in the chat.
Let's see.
Shadow put that in the chat. Let me see.
There's Evan Ingram. We already talked about that. Oh, my manager's calling me. I'm gonna have to hop off.
No problem.
Even though I don't want to.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'll stay in the stream though because I'm off work now.
All right, sweet. Appreciate it.
Cool.
All right, I'll
see
talk to you soon.
Oops,
sorry. I just cut him off. Sorry, King Higgins. All right, Gabe, are you ready, Gabe? All right, let's go. Gabe, what is up?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm good. I mean, I've kind of accepted the fate of the Giants free agency this year at this point. I think we had too much high hopes for Mitch Trubisky. Like, I think the media didn't help it. The media was like, oh, Giants are going to get him, like all that. And I was kind of a little hype. And then, what do you know, my least favorite class of the day, Mitch Trubisky signs the Steelers.
I was honestly like kind of wanting to see if he would sign with the Giants just to see how that QB competition would play out.
We had an offer in for him, apparently.
I feel like he would have beat out Daniel Jones. What do you think?
I think he would have, because apparently his 1 year in Buffalo went really well, and I thought that maybe if we had Dable, that would also give us an advantage, because that was his OC in Buffalo. And I thought, but I guess the Steelers probably promised him some starting job or something.
Yeah, they did, I think. Which makes sense if you're him. Like,
and probably
the chance to go to the playoffs. With us, he wouldn't.
Right. And we probably offered a 1 year deal, and the Steelers offered a 2 year deal.
Yeah.
So there was just, and we don't have the cap right now. Oh,
we have like no cap. It's terrible.
We're like $3 million over the cap, like right now. Thank you, Dave Gettleman. We love you.
He left a mess behind. He definitely left. He left a parting gift, just like no cap space.
It's very unfortunate, but I hope we get like someone like Marcus Mariota now.
Yeah.
I don't want Tyrod Taylor. I really don't. If we get Tyrod Taylor,
I just hope they bring in someone who can compete with Jones. And if not, it's just like you kind of know that there might just screw it next year's draft. Unless they draft someone. I wonder if they will. I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants drafted someone.
If they don't pick a quarterback in free agency, they will probably get a mid-round quarterback in the draft.
Yeah.
Kind of like Kyle Loretta when we got him in, like, I think the 3rd round or something.
Oh, yeah, and like Davis Webb before that.
Yeah, so kind of like that kind of thing.
And then have that guy, like, just compete with Jones. Like, I don't think Jones should be handed the starting job this year.
Someone to watch is probably like Desmond Ridder if he falls.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where he will go. I think maybe he'll go round 2.
He's definitely round 2 at the earliest for sure. Maybe he'll fall to the 3rd
I think the first round guys are going to be Willis,
Corral,
Howell, and
like that's even like how I don't know about Howell.
Take it maybe.
Because I mean, think about it. You have Deshaun Watson that is probably going to end up with the Panthers. That's probably
Panthers or Saints. I feel like he might want to go to the Saints over the Panthers, but we'll see.
The Panthers the Saints are meeting with him in Houston. Meeting with him in Houston tonight. And then, this just came in from Adam Schefter. Houston has declined Indianapolis' attempt to speak with Deshaun Watson.
Oh, that makes sense because they're in division.
Well, because they're in the same division, so that does make sense. So it looks like they're not willing to do any business there. What else? I can't believe
I just got that alert, my update thing.
I can't believe they just paid Evan Ingram $10 million. Holy crap. Hey, but we get a 5th round pick out of that.
Yeah, the Giants will get that comp pick. Yeah, I agree, Bree. I think Howell will go ahead of Carson Strong. I think Howell has a lot of upside.
The only thing I don't like about Strong is that he's like a pocket quarterback and like.
Yeah, he can't.
That's not what people.
With him too. He really is not.
People aren't looking.
Howell is mobile though. Howell runs like a running back. This man like sheds tackles like.
Oh yeah.
Runs through defenders. I'm like, whoa.
Pretty much. Yep.
He does look like Baker though. Like literally, the man also just like looks like Baker, like with the beard.
He does. Oh my god.
The stature, the beard, like the brown hair, he just kind of looks like
scary.
Baker.
He does.
He plays like him and he looks like him.
That's scary. I didn't think about that. It does look.
He does look a little like him.
But, I mean, the Giants are going to have to, now that Evan Ingram's gone, they're going to have to somehow get some cap money for a tight end in free agency.
Yeah, they might, or maybe they're going to draft someone. I mean, they have like
they're going to draft
Smith too. Like,
we released Kane Smith too. Like our whole tight end room is gone.
I think that maybe Jeremy Ruckert, the draft out of OSU, he's been solid.
We're definitely gonna get one in the draft, but that's not enough. You gotta get one.
Yeah, you gotta get depth.
You have to have at least two, at least, and they're looking for one that can do fullback too. I don't know if you saw that.
Eli Penny's gone. They're not gonna
Eli Penny, and I don't think we're gonna re-sign whatever his name is that we got from Texas in free agency last year. The Texans. He was like Gary. No, some guy. He was special teams though. He was a fullback though. He was special teams. But he was a fullback.
The guy with the G.
Yeah.
Kellen. Is it Kellen Gillespie?
Yes. Yeah.
Gillespie something.
Yeah. Cullen Gillespie.
Cullen Gillespie. Yes.
Yep. That's who it is. But I think as long as the Colts don't end up with Marcus Mariota, now that they tried to talk to Deshaun Watson,
I feel like the Colts might end up with Mariota though.
I think they might, and there's still Jimmy G for them, but the Colts said they want one by OTAs, and Jimmy will not be ready till July. So that's the only thing there. The other quarterbacks I think that are on the market, Mariota's gone. I mean, the Giants got to draft someone at that point.
Yeah. I mean, they could possibly draft Carson Strong if he goes in the
they don't want they want a mobile quarterback. They said they want a mobile.
What about Brock Purdy? When is he supposed to go? Like 5th?
I don't even know who that is. Is that the guy that was from like
right? He's Iowa.
Something.
Also this guy out of Brown had a pretty good combine. EJ Perry. Like you don't really hear about like Brown for football, but
I don't know. I saw a bunch of quarterbacks at the combine that I didn't realize. I think it's because the first round quarterbacks aren't even that good. So like you think about the first round quarterbacks and you're like, man, they're question marks. How bad are like the quarterbacks that are in the like back of the draft? Like that's kind of like
take a shot on one of these quarterbacks in the later rounds, like 3rd and on if you're the Giants. Like why not?
I think
look at what happened with Dak and the Cowboys. Dak was a 4th round pick. Like
that's true.
Take a shot,
That's true, but they're gonna. I think what happened last year with Mike Glennon was our offense was kind of built around a mobile quarterback because of Daniel Jones.
Yeah, and
Mike Glennon came in and is not a mobile quarterback, so it was not a good fit. So I think that's what the Giants are trying to find someone who is mobile, which definitely would
Sad
fit.
Falcon says or Gardner Minshew. Ooh.
Yeah, but you would have to trade.
Be a good backup. Yeah, they would have to trade, but I don't know if the Eagles would do that. I don't know why the Giants didn't trade for Minshew when he became available last season, right before the season started. I was like, that would be a great fit for the Giants, and they just didn't move on that trade.
Well, I think at the time, Daniel Jones was healthy, I believe.
Yeah, and Daniel Jones was good. I feel like the pattern, it's like you got to recognize the pattern if you're the Giants. Like, he doesn't stay healthy.
True, that's true.
Jared Goff. Yeah, you know what? I could see Jared Goff on the Colts maybe. Honestly, I could possibly see that.
Goff's not a free agent though, right?
No, I could see the Colts possibly trading for Goff. I would give up what? You could give up like a 3rd or a 4th for Goff.
Goff could be a good quarterback still. I think if he has
the Super Bowl experience. Like I'd be interested to see him on the Colts. The thing is, the Colts, I wish they had a pick to draft a 1st-round wide receiver.
The thing about the Colts is they don't, keep in mind, I don't know what they thought they were doing trading for Deshaun Watson. They don't have any 1st-round picks. I don't know where
that's the thing is the Colts are in a tough spot with none of those 1st-round picks. That Carson trade was such a fail for them. Oh, my gosh.
I truly think they should go out. I think they should go Jimmy G. I think he's the best.
I think so, too.
He's definitely, if I was Washington, I would have gone Jimmy G because, seriously, I don't know why everyone's so down on him. He led them to a Super Bowl. He led them to the NFC Championship this year. I don't understand why people are so down, on Jimmy G. I guess he
can be an above average game manager for sure.
Right.
And the Colts defense can carry. You have Jonathan Taylor. You have the run game that he had with the 49ers, so that's not going to be an issue. He's not going to have to carry your team.
Right, you can argue that at 49ers, he was carried by people like George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, the defense. But really, if he goes to the Colts have that same thing. They have the defense. He'll have a heck of an O-line there.
Yeah,
I mean, that thing's
exactly.
made up of like all pros. And then you'll have Jonathan Taylor right by you also. And you'll have Michael Pittman. Although T.Y. Hilton's on the market, apparently. He's on free agent.
Yeah,
market.
T.Y. Hilton. He's definitely getting up there in age now, which is crazy.
I can't believe Evan was a day one free agent signing. That's crazy.
I actually really like the
that.
signing for the Jaguars.
Well, I like it, but it depends where they line him up. Because some people were thinking about lining him up at slot. So I don't know.
Definitely a mismatch. I just like when you have a young quarterback, like when you have a tight end who can catch passes. I know he's having a drop issue, but I hope he gets down there and his drop issue is just gone, just because I feel like it might have been like he's going to be in a smaller media market.
I guess it will be good that every time he drops the ball at Jaguar Stadium, they won't boo him. So every time, do you remember week 1 when he came back and he got on the field and he fumbled? He didn't catch the ball and it was an interception. You remember that? Like when he finally went on the field, I think it was either week 1 or week 2 when he finally went on the field because they weren't throwing the ball to him, and then they threw the ball to him and it was a tipped interception. And Giants Stadium went crazy. MetLife was booing him all.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I felt bad. I felt bad for Ingram. I'm rooting for the best for him.
He was a crier though. He would go and cry on the bench and everything. I
never saw him cry.
Oh yeah, he cried on the bench. He would cry on the bench all the time. I felt bad for him, but I think
when your home team is booing you, that's and it was only week 1, and it's like Evan Ingram was far from the only problem with this team. He was
true.
Honestly, the least of this team's, one of the least issues. There were so many other issues with that team.
Right.
We'll see. We'll see how he does in Jacksonville.
With the Kirk move in Jacksonville, I was like, did they not learn from the Giants with Kenny Golladay? Did they not?
I was shocked that they gave Christian Kirk such a big deal.
Seriously, I think free agent wide receivers are always a bust. I swear. I guess D-Hop. Well, D-Hop wasn't a free agent.
Yeah, and they didn't even trade up first, which is crazy.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I can't really think of any free agent wide receiver that's been amazing. No, Stephon Diggs wasn't a free agent either.
Yeah, he was traded. Yeah, who was the free agent wide receiver that's been? I'm trying to think.
There's been semi-good, but never been a great.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who's the best. I feel like you got to hit with a rookie wide receiver.
Right. In my opinion, Kadarius Toney had a better season than Kenny Golladay. When they were healthy.
Yeah, exactly. It's just that Kadarius wasn't that healthy.
Right.
But when he's healthy, he was really, really playing well.
Oh yeah. He is he I'm excited to see him. But what else? The James Bradbury trade market might pick up now because of the J.C. Jackson move. After that, I think
maybe the Raiders will trade for him. Pat Graham is there.
The Raiders are I saw a report that the Raiders are looking at Stephon Gilmore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's a free agent too.
Maybe the Vikings could possibly trade for Bradbury. They need corner help.
I think they're going to draft the LSU cornerback.
Oh, Stingley? Yeah, that might happen.
Or Sauce, but either one.
Yeah, Stingley's I feel like Sauce might not fall to them.
Yes, I think Sauce
is going to go top 10 now.
Oh, yeah. I think you might if the Giants trade Bradbury, then the Giants it's definitely a possibility that they
I agree.
It's definitely a possibility
with the 7th pick. I think they could definitely take him.
Because I don't think Shane hasn't shown anything to me that he believes. He said he doesn't really believe in drafting a lineman first round. He said that he thinks that you find better alignment in the mid rounds and stuff. But if we can find. There's a lot of O-line. This is the one thing that's good for the Giants. This is a good O-line class.
This is a deep class too in general.
Right. So
I honestly wouldn't even be mad. Kyle Hamilton at 5, I wouldn't be mad. I was watching his film. He's
I wouldn't be
mad. Freaky unreal. Running 75% of the way across the field to make an interception on the opposite sideline. Freaky.
I wouldn't be mad with it, but I would be skeptical just because we have X back there, Xavier McKinney. So he's kind of the star.
If
We
those
haven't-
guys paired up, though, that'd be the best safety duo, I think, in the league.
You're right.
those two
You're
are
probably
together.
right. Yeah, that would
It might not be
that
the best value pick, but oh my god, he's gonna be sick. Hamilton's gonna be so sick.
Whatever team he goes to, he's gonna be really good. But I
Yeah.
just don't think the Giants' biggest need is definitely not at safety. It's definitely
Yeah,
not. at
It's
safety.
not for sure.
Something that I've looked at is even like trading into from the second down into the first at the end to get Tyler
Yeah,
Linderbaum.
I don't think he's gonna go as high as we were thinking he was gonna go before.
I think he's gonna fall. I think Cincinnati's probably his biggest.
Yeah, that
Probably.
would be ooh. That would be a good
Cincinnati's
pickup.
probably a big.
I don't
Yeah,
think he
Cin-
goes top 10 anymore.
Oh no, he's gonna be in the end of the first round, end of the first round, maybe into the second even.
I
It just
think
depends
I think he'll go later half of the first round. Yeah.
for sure. But I think the Giants. I mean, they can go. What the heck? Oh my God, this is crazy. Colin Kaepernick was working out with Tyler Lockett today.
I think he might come back.
When's the last time a team signed him? He hasn't been signed, has he?
No, but I know he wants to. I think he still wants to make a comeback.
Well, he's always wanted to make a comeback, but who's gonna sign him? Like, actually, I don't want the Giants to sign him. He's 34 years old now. You know that? He's like 34.
Really? He's 34?
Oh yeah, he's 34. So he's not a long-term solution.
But I think he would definitely be a decent backup for any team.
Oh, he wants to be a starter. That's the other thing. He wants to be
You
a
think?
starter.
I don't know if he would want to be. I think if he was signed, I don't think he would be a starter.
I don't think so too. I don't.
But I
think he
know
would.
for sure he'd be better than Mike Glennon.
That's definitely true. But the Giants, remember, the Giants aren't going to bring anyone in their building that's sketchy. You remember that part?
I don't think he's sketchy though. Why would he be sketchy?
I don't know. Why hasn't? Don't you think it's sketchy that he hasn't been signed for 7 years or something like that?
No, I mean, I think it's a lot of things we could get into there. But listen,
Exactly.
if the Giants brought him in, I think that would actually be a really good backup signing, depending on what shape he's in right now. Like, what shape is he in right now? I don't know. I haven't seen him work out, but if he's in like NFL shape, like he would be a good backup. He's mobile. Like we know Daniel Jones is mobile. That's what they're gonna, bring that offense around. And
I'm
if they bring him in, like he would be able to fit the system if he's in NFL shape. Again, I don't know. Is he in NFL shape? I don't know, but
That's the thing. He's 34 years old. He probably lasts like 5 years at most. I don't know. His workouts look okay.
yeah, I
His
haven't
workouts-
seen any. But it just depends if he's in NFL shape. Because honestly, I don't know. But if like let's say he's in NFL shape the way he was those years ago, I don't know if he is.
When did he bring
I think
the
he would be a
49ers?
decent backup, but I don't think he's going to start.
When did he bring the 49ers to Super Bowl? I'm trying to think. Was that 2012? No, it wasn't that long ago. Was it?
Super Bowl? Yeah, wasn't it? It was 2012, right? 2013, 2012, 2013.
Somewhere around there. Something like that. He was pretty good. He was pretty good.
When they were in the playoffs and stuff, I remember watching him when I was younger, and he was really good.
Yeah, he was pretty good. He was pretty good. But I guess the Seahawks, I don't know. I feel like if they end up with a rookie quarterback, Pete Carroll's got to call it quits. He is not going through.
I'm surprised Pete Carroll is still there, honestly.
Oh, what do we got here? Adam Schefter. Washington defensive tackle Tim Settle has signed on a 2-year deal with Buffalo. I remember them talking about him yesterday. He's okay. He's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
2-year deal per source. He will be reunited with Tremaine Edmonds from their VT days, Virginia Tech. Interesting. I think the Giants, they got to figure out their crap. I mean, seriously, they have to trade Bradbury tomorrow or release him for God's sakes.
No, I think they'll trade him. I think he'll get traded eventually. I don't know when
He's
it's going to
sucking
be,
up
but
so much cap right now. It kills me. Oh, my gosh. How much cap is he taking up? Like 20 million? No, he can't be taking up that much.
I'm not sure the exact number, but I think it might be around 10, maybe. Actually, don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. I have to look that
I'm
up.
going to look at it. Bradbury contract. It's a lot. I know that. And he's good, but like this year you saw no, James Bradbury, not no. There's apparently another Bradbury in the league. All right, 3 years, 43 million. So what is that? It's probably around 12 million per year, right? Probably around 12 million. So to say 12 million, that would get us out of cap, out of negative cap.
Out of the red, yeah.
So then we do probably go into around 9 million. That could get us a backup quarterback right there. That $9 million is all we need to do crap.
Yeah, I think they'll trade him. I don't know when it's gonna be, but I think they'll be able to get at least a pick in a trade with him for him.
I would be fine with a third, a fourth, or a fifth round. Either one is fine. I think a third. I think he would have been gone by now if we got a third round pick off.
Yeah,
for him.
I agree.
Baltimore. I heard a couple days ago someone reported that Baltimore they were picking up talks with the Giants more about him. They need one. Vegas I think is likely because they got Patrick Graham there now. So
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Peppers is probably gonna end up there with Graham again in Vegas. Jabril Peppers.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Probably will end up back there. Martinez, I'm glad we restructured Martinez's deal. I just think it's ironic that here we got Joe Shane sitting over here. I'm not restructuring deals. That's my last resort. All that, right? The next thing you know, he's restructuring deals. Like seriously, I thought that was funny. I was like, bruh, like liar. No, I think we might draft a quarterback. I mean, they said they were looking into quarterbacks. So you never know. You never know. I think Shane would like a quarterback to develop over a couple of years, and then if Daniel Jones doesn't work out, you got that guy right there. You know. Probably, I wouldn't mind Desmond Ridder. Desmond Ridder, he had a good combine. He's the fifth best quarterback in the draft, according to what NFL Network rankings or whatever. I wouldn't mind him. He would definitely he'd be pretty good, I think. But
all right, Gabe, I gotta move on to the next caller. I'm sorry, fam.
You're good. Yeah, just keep doing your thing. I enjoy your content.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, no problem.
Yep, peace.
Bye. All right, guys, it's going to be our last caller today. We got Joe. He's been waiting a while. What is going on, Joe?
Hey, by the way, thanks for reposting the link.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no problem. I saw you waiting before, and then I saw you disappear. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, as you can see by my username, I've changed my username for my YouTube channel. So, but anyway, yep, I got the cap.
You got the hat. Yeah, you got the hat. Let's go.
Yeah. So, yeah. Now, one thing, Robert Woods should be coming back off the injured list next year because he was injured most of the year.
Yeah.
So we should be getting Robert Woods back for a wide receiver. And I don't know if OBJ and Von Miller are going to be staying around or not.
I feel like Odell is. Not sure about Von. I feel like Odell will.
Yeah, Odell really seemed like he liked it there.
Yeah, I agree.
But, yeah. Now, one thing, though, your last caller, Gabe, was just talking about Kaepernick. I mean, there are teams that need a quarterback. Do you think any of them would be willing to even consider him?
I mean, it honestly depends on if he's in NFL shape. But if he is, I feel like he's definitely an above average backup.
Yeah.
I think if he's still mobile, like we
yeah.
remember what Kaepernick used to be able to do with his legs, like that's an above average backup quarterback right there.
Trust me as a Rams fan, I was very, very aware of how mobile Kaepernick was. Remember, we also had to go against Wilson. He was a mobile quarterback too. So at one point, you had two. Where did Wilson go again? I forgot.
Denver.
All right.
But if the
anyway,
Giants wanted to sign Kaepernick, I'd be all for that. Like that's the kind of backup quarterback they need. Like someone who's mobile like that. Like not like Mike Glennon.
Yeah. I mean, do they got an O-line that can protect the quarterback?
Not really yet, but maybe once the draft comes around, hopefully they can.
Yeah. I noticed the last few days you suddenly had to get really hastily ready to do a video because they kept being trades all over the place.
I wasn't even home, so it was a little crazy.
I saw that you were on vacation.
The trade stuff till like this week.
Yeah, I mean, for one thing, I'm hoping to take my YouTube channel a little further. I've got a camera, a webcam, and a microphone coming in a few days.
Oh, nice.
And so I'm going to get a setup going and try to do some videos. I'm not sure how, do you got any advice as someone who's starting, who's been doing this for a bit?
Oh yeah, I would say just stay consistent. Like the videos don't have to be perfect early on. I mean, they never need to be. I don't think any videos are ever perfect, but just just stay consistent. And I would say you don't even have to worry about the equipment at first that much. Like just be consistent when news happens. Try to be as quick as you can.
And I mean, what do you use to edit with?
How do you edit your video? Premiere Pro.
What?
I use Adobe Premiere Pro, but when I was starting, I used iMovie, which came on my computer.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out something.
I would definitely say use something like iMovie or like Windows Movie Maker if you're on PC. I think early on, I would say those are like the best. Well, you don't need to pay for an editing software early on.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's like obviously very happy. Rams got the Super Bowl, so. Yeah, but that was a heart attack though, because they had to do it right at the end, and that was a very interesting ending with all the flags suddenly coming in there at the end.
Yeah, that was.
And how in the world? And you can't imagine what I was thinking when they missed that face mask on.
On Ramsey.
Yeah,
that touchdown. Yeah,
I mean, how did they miss that? His head went around and he got thrown to the ground.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, how did they miss? What did you think of the Rock's opening? Dwayne Johnson's opening.
I couldn't hear it because I was doing the stream and I just had the video up and I saw the replay after, but I couldn't see it live. But yeah, it looked cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's on YouTube, but
yeah,
it was just a lot of people were asking what he was doing. He was being his wrestling character, The Rock. He was doing a Rock, basically a Rock promo, Super Bowl style. So that's what he was doing. But but I thought it was a great game. I enjoyed it, except for that missed mask. But it was some controversy there at the end with some of those calls. But overall, it was a great game. And so you surprised that? Great time to draw a blank. Packer quarterback came back. Yeah.
I feel like I'm a little
came
surprised
back to the Packers
he went back.
instead of going somewhere else.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a little surprised he went back, but at the end of the day, I guess I'm not that surprised. I feel like it would be more, I don't know. I just feel like I'd be more surprised if he left. Like it'd be more like, oh my god. Yeah. But I don't know. I guess it just kind of makes sense that he stayed.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's like. I don't know how Russell Wilson will do in Denver because he was struggling a bit in Seattle this year because they were they really struggled this year. And then, it's like the quarterback for Arizona. Is he still staying with Arizona or?
Murray? Yeah, as of now, he's staying.
Yeah. So I mean, he played great. He played great at times this year, but he also had his struggles and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not to say Stafford didn't, because he threw a few interceptions.
Yeah.
But I'm just so happy for Stafford that he finally got that ring
Yeah, me too. I'm happy he
after
got
all those
that
years in
ring.
Detroit.
Yeah.
And OBJ's got two rings now.
No, that was his first.
Was his first? I thought he
Yeah.
had another one already.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah, that was his first. So, well, I'm sure you're happy about that.
Yeah, I'm happy for him for sure.
Yeah, it's like, but yeah, for Stafford, man, I am just so thrilled beyond words for him. And he's got such a beautiful family. I saw them gathering around him after the game. You know, he's got some beautiful kids and stuff. So, well, anyway, thanks for having me on.
No
And
problem.
hopefully, we'll see what happens next year. You're gonna watch US. You're gonna be watching USFL.
I think I'll definitely check it out. I definitely will check it out. I've been following it a little bit, not a ton, but I think I'll definitely check out a game to see what's going on and stuff.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And of course, speaking of The Rock, he is now part owner of the XFL.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he does with the
WWE thing.
XFL.
So we'll see how that does on a go around again.
Yeah.
But so. Yeah, I mean, there's other football out there I watch. What used to be the lingerie football league, which is now all woman, just basically a full-on tackle women's indoor kind of football league, and that they go. I mean, they really get some bruises with but that's an interesting. That one's interesting. So there's always some football somewhere, but. I'm going to be interested in seeing how the USFL goes on its new season. So I'm looking forward to it. But definitely looking forward to next season, seeing if the Rams can keep up their momentum. So because teams don't have a good, it's usually not easy for teams to repeat.
Yeah, definitely tough to go back to back in the NFL.
Even with Brady, he only repeated once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
all those 7 seasons. So, but it's finally getting past Brady and winning the Super Bowl. we had finally, because he beat the Rams twice in the Super Bowl. It's like finally nice to get past him and get the Super Bowl victory.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But so I mean, did you enjoy the Super Bowl?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I thought it was a good game.
Yeah, and the whole playoffs, except for the first week, the wild card weekend, the whole playoffs were some of the best playoffs I've seen. Games. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all so close and everything, and right on the heels of a great Rams-Bucks games where the Bucks made the comeback. You had that crazy Bills-Chiefs game.
Yeah, that was really
How
good
crazy
game.
was that game?
That was awesome.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, again, thanks for having me on. And
no problem. I appreciate it. Joe.
Yay, Rams.
Yay, Rams.
And hopefully we'll see how our teams do next year.
Absolutely. Have a good one, Joe.
You too. Good night.
Bye. All right, guys. That was our last caller for tonight. Because I really have to go to the bathroom. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for the stream today. I appreciate all you guys stopping by. More streams, I guess, we'll do soon. We'll see how these signings keep going. It looks like a bunch of the big names have already been signed. But yeah, guys, appreciate you all so much. Oh, wait, question I meant to ask you guys. Okay, I really have to go to the bathroom though, but hold on. What kind of videos do you guys want to see in this offseason? Like, I feel like I've been thinking about my videos, and I'm kind of like, I feel like they're kind of like recently. I don't know. I just feel like my videos have been kind of recently. But like, what kind of videos do you guys want to see? I don't know. I just feel like my videos are just kind of bleh. I don't know. Just kind of had that feeling lately. I'm just like, they're bleh. Like, what are they? They're just kind of bleh. I don't know. Maybe I'm overanalyzing it, but let me know what you guys want to see. You can let me know in the chat, or you could even message me on Twitter or Instagram. But I need to go to the bathroom. More lives, football challenges, gaming streams. Yeah, I might make another channel for the gaming streams. Not sure. Oh, Duncan, that's sweet. IRL basketball. Ooh, I'm really bad at basketball. IRL. But yeah, guys. Oh, my camera's out of focus. But yeah, guys. That is gonna be it. I'll probably just put out a question on my Twitter if you want to reply there. Like, I always appreciate your guys' feedback so much. Sorry, my camera's out of focus. But yeah, I always appreciate your guys' feedback so much. So whenever, if you ever want to give me feedback, always feel free to do so. It really helps out the channel a lot. Appreciate all you guys so much. And yeah, that is it, guys. Peace.